Sawadee krap, it's Wednesday, February 28th. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. The Soi Palai area of Chalong is set to see some improvements according to local officials, who are setting aside 28 million baht to develop the road there. Chalong Municipality held the first ordinary council meeting for the year on Tuesday with the Chalong Mayor, Danapon Ongsantipap, and several others in attendance, along with local sub-district chiefs or kamnans. The meeting saw officials review projects under the 5-year local development plan, and among the motions put forward was a proposal to secure 28 million baht for fiscal year 2024 in order to improve the road surface along Soi Palai in Mu 2 and Mu 3 in Chalong. Soi Palai has seen significant population increase over the last few years, with more businesses also opening their doors on the street leading to the Andaman Sea. For more, visit PhuketNews.com. A recent report in Thai media over the alleged sexual molestation of a female prosecutor here in Phuket by a senior prosecutor in Bangkok and an unfair transfer, it's prompting the Office of the Attorney General in Bangkok to launch an investigation. Last Friday, a 37-year-old female prosecutor filed a complaint at Talang police station here on the island, claiming that she was sexually molested on February 19 in Bangkok by a senior prosecutor. The police report states that the two met in Bangkok for dinner, with the senior prosecutor accused of touching her without her consent and later insisting on taking her to his house in his vehicle, to which she felt unable to refuse due to his seniority. While in the car, the senior prosecutor allegedly tried to kiss her, she rebuffed his advances, and was kicked out of the vehicle according to reports. Shortly after, the woman was transferred to a position she did not ask for, which reports allege was considered a form of harassment. A spokesman for the Office of the Attorney General revealed at a press conference held in Bangkok yesterday that the OAG had not received a complaint from the female prosecutor, but rather had learned about the scandal from media reports, but would conduct a fact-finding investigation to address the issue. For more, visit PhuketNews.com. Ex-National Police Chief and former head of Thai football, Somyot Pumpamwong, is being indicted along with 7 others for helping Vorayu Yuvidya, known as Boss, the scion of the family behind the Red Bull empire, escape punishment after he ran over and killed a Bangkok police officer in 2012. Back in September 2012, in the wee hours of the morning, a then 27-year-old Boss Red Bull was drunk driving a black Ferrari when he hit a motorcycle driven by Police Senior Sergeant Major Wichiang Klamprasit and dragged his body and the bike for 200 meters, causing the cop's death. Initially, after the incident came to light, his bodyguard took the rap for it, before an investigation revealed Boss Red Bull as the culprit, and he was charged with drunk driving, speeding, failure to stop his car to help a victim, and reckless driving causing property damage and death. Over the years, those charges were slowly either dropped or expired. And the last charge, reckless driving causing death, does not expire until 2027, is the sole charge left on this incident. Boss Red Bull has not spent one night in jail and is still evading capture all these years later. In 2020, prosecutors attempted to drop the few charges that were still active against Boss Red Bull at the time, including speeding and hit and run, which caused a massive public uproar and led to a fresh set of investigations into the officials involved in the case. This leads us to this week, when on Tuesday, a spokesman for the Attorney General's office stated that, on the recommendation of the National Anti-Corruption Commission, Police General Somyot would be indicted for malfeasance or dereliction of duty while serving as a member of the House Committee on Law, Justice, and Police Affairs. In addition, they say he helped in making sure that Boss Red Bull evaded punishment. Meanwhile, Education Minister Police General Prempum Chipchop, who served as an assistant national police chief at that time, was also found guilty, but on a less serious disciplinary charge. The NACC has decided to ask the Prime Minister, Srettha Thavisin, to consider launching disciplinary action against Police General Prempon as stipulated by the Anti-Corruption Act. For more, visit PhuketNews.com.
I was sure that it'll be easier to clear you from my mind. I wish you fall out from a window, take a bad trip to the ground. Ooh. And in the pleasure, see your pressure just before you break a bone.
An arrest has been made over the sexual assault of a German tourist while she was being driven back to her hotel in Phuket town. An 18-year-old Thai national is being held.
Police say that the 18-year-old motorbike taxi driver had picked up the German female tourist in the Phuket Old Town area shortly before 1 a.m. on Monday morning to take her back to her hotel on Koh Sireh, when, along the way, he sexually assaulted the woman. He grabbed her hand, forced her to touch his genitals, and then grabbed her after she pulled her hand away, according to reports. Afraid of what might happen next, the woman tourist jumped off the motorbike and suffered a minor injury in the fall. A passerby came to her aid, and the taxi driver fled the scene. Within hours, the tourist filed a police complaint. Later on Monday morning, authorities tracked the man down following an investigation, and police arrested 18-year-old Pongpat Klaik Tongkam at a rented house in Ratsada on the east side of Phuket town. Police say that they were continuing to gather evidence against Pongpat in order to press charges against him. Already seized as evidence are the clothes he wore at the time and the motorbike used during the incident, as confirmed by CCTV. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
More warnings are coming over the possibility of fires igniting and quickly spreading on the island after several incidents earlier this week, with officials also telling people to be wary of the hot and dry weather.
In Mai Khao, firefighters rushed to put out a fire by the side of the road near Wat Tachachai at the northern end of the island on Tuesday. Another fire also broke out in the field opposite the Lotus's Samkong branch on the bypass road on Monday night. That incident was followed by another fire that spread at a Chinese cemetery near Rang Hill in Phuket town on Tuesday. Officials are advising local residents and tourists to avoid any actions that may cause a wildfire. Officials are also telling islanders to not start any fires to burn off dry vegetation. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
We really appreciate you joining us here on this Wednesday edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Don't forget, we got one more day in February. It's Leap Day tomorrow, February 29. We'll see you again then. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to $20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment, offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.